Hey, it's been a while, like maybe a year since I've made a video. It's pretty bad, but a lot has been going on. So, I'm probably not gonna post this, but this is just kind of for me to be able to vent. I and my significant other moved twice last year of 2019. It is now 2020. Freaking crazy. We moved twice in 2019, and I graduated from community college and I got accepted into university, and I changed jobs and he changed jobs, and we ventured into living alone together for the first time, and it's been really great. It has been wonderful. We've learned a lot, and there's been a lot that's come along with that. There's been new financial burdens to learn to overcome. There's been a lot of mental health hurdles. I pretty much had like a downward mental health spiral from like maybe July until like kind of now or like the first or second week of January of the new year. So I haven't really been in the most positive mood to make the most uplifting videos that I want to make. Last year came with a lot of changes, like a lot. I had to lose some people and cut some people out of my life that were not holding their weight in our relationships, and it was really hard. I guess like the best way to kind of like sum up what happened last year and why I kind of like lost the motivation or even the focus to post videos was because I experienced a lot of relational and emotional loss. Thank God I didn't lose anybody in real life, like physically. Thank God. But I got so depressed that there's like certain levels to depression, and I don't know if any of you can relate, but sometimes I get so depressed that I just don't have a personality at all, and I like forget who I am to a certain sense, and that sounds ridiculous because like like your likes and your dislikes and your beliefs that you hold and such, but there were a lot of mornings that getting out of bed was the hardest thing I did, and then trying to function like a normal, happy, mentally healthy person took more energy than I actually had. I kind of like stopped reaching out to people because I thought that the self that I had currently in 2019, speaking about my depressive months, phase, whatever you want to call it, I just didn't want to share it with anybody because I was not any fun to be around. I didn't even know how to really be around myself or how to take care of myself. It was really hard. Because I could not get out of bed on my days off to like even get water or like just do normal human things that you need to do to like take care of yourself. I'd prolong those things as long as possible because I didn't feel right being in my own skin, I guess is the easiest way to talk about it. But I don't know why I'm saying but, like, I just, like, even talking about it now, it's just, like, fucking depressing because I have depression and if I don't talk to you for a long time, that's why. If I don't comment on your pictures, even though I see them and I love you and I'm happy for you, or statuses or whatever, it's because I can't. Like, I can't. I don't know how. Like, I like can't be inauthentic, I guess. Like, even though like the normal healthy part of my brain is happy for people that I love and like doing stuff, like I don't even have like the emotional capacity or energy to like say congratulations a lot of the times, or like to even try to reach out, because like I don't even reach out because a lot of times I think like it's dumb for me to reach out because like they have their own lives, they don't need me, they don't want me. Like I don't want to like reach out to them because I don't want there to be some chance that they want to hang out with me, because I am just super not in a place to do that. Like not just because I don't have the mental capacity, but like I don't even have like the energy. Like when I was to the level of depressed where I could barely do anything. Like it was almost like having the flu. Like you have no energy, your body feels heavy, it feels achy even. Like my back was hurting a bunch, like again making it even harder to get out of bed and less desirable to get out of bed. And like the things that I knew might help, I didn't even have the energy to do those. Sometimes that's something people don't fucking talk about. Sometimes you don't even, when you're so depressed and down, like you don't even have the energy to do the things that'll make you feel better. Like you just don't. And even if you did those things, it would be for naught because you're not to that place yet. Like you're not ready. It's like almost, I don't know. Like you're not in that state yet. Like it's like you're almost like a bun in the oven, like a bread, and like you're not fully baked enough to get to that point to be taken out of the oven and be prepped with all the beautiful things, you know? You're just not there. so hard to talk about, but I know that this is a good thing because this is like a good open journal thing, because I need to not have a back and forth with somebody sometimes, and I want to advise you guys to sometimes do this. Sometimes this feels weird. I'm just at home taking a video on my phone by myself talking about my depressive phases. Ooh. Super fun. But yeah, last year was a lot of pressure. It was a lot of growing up, whether I wanted to or not. Like, it was a lot of like becoming a full-fledged adult and being completely responsible for myself, which has always been a terrifying thing. Even from a young age, I knew that I didn't want to grow up like I had Peter Pan syndrome to a very light degree, but I was smart enough to know that like growing up means paying bills and having a lot of responsibilities and a lot of anxieties, and I see how stressed out my parents are, and I don't want to be like that. I'm already so stressed out right now because I'm a young child with anxiety and depression, but I'm not diagnosed yet, but I am. Like, even when I had friends who did want to grow up, I was not that way. No, I don't want to do it. Jeez. The cynical part of me wants to say that this video is stupid, but the like logical, healthy part of me is like, this is good because we're venting and we're clearing away the mental garbage. We're purging it. Oh, Jesus. Sounds like my neighbors are having a domestic dispute, and I'm really freaked out right now. It sounds like there's crying and like very upset talking, but I mean, maybe she's laughing, I don't know, but it sounds kind of like a domestic dispute because we've heard yelling over there and stuff before, but who knows. I love my nose. I think I have such a cute nose. Jeez. But I do want to say, like, 2019 wasn't a total shit show. Lots of like really good things happened. Like I fucking graduated college. I am a college graduate, and I never thought that that would happen. I never thought that I would have like the fucking focus and be able to like get a grab on my anxious mind enough to be able to hold my shit together to graduate college while working full-time, but I did it, and I'm forever gonna be really proud of that, and nobody can take that away from me because I earned that. So I'm really proud of myself, and that was awesome, and every time I think about that, I feel a little bit better. And it was really cool because like my family was there, and like I could feel how proud I made like my mom and my dad, and that was like super awesome. And you know, like Josh and I moved out, and you know, we lived together alone, and it's been a really cool experience, like having our own place and having our own things and being able to like choose stuff for our apartment. That's been really cool and fun and exciting. You know, I got a rug from IKEA. You know, it's pretty grown up. It was a rug that I picked out on our last anniversary, actually. And then I decided to get it this year. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Crazy. And it's one of the best purchases I've ever made. That sounds silly, like, we got a rug. That's great. That's great. Jeez. Oh my god. I feel like emotional. I feel like emotional diarrhea. That's what I feel like right now. It's good. Like, the more I'm talking, like, the better I'm feeling, I guess. Like, I feel very drained because I only got, like, so many hours of sleep last night and couldn't go to sleep until 3 because, you know, anxiety and depression, it's a fucking plague. Oh my god. You know what other fun thing? When you're depressed, like, you don't know how to reach out. I wish there was some kind of, like, button you could push when you are in one of those deep depressed states and could press a button like boop, and it would like send a little alert to like people who really love you and whatnot, like, hey, your pal is going through something, just like try to talk to them. That would be really cool. And like remind them that they're not a total piece of shit, and remind them that like they have a purpose in this world. You know, it's just all fucking bullshit. And by I mean it's all fucking bullshit, I mean like depression and anxiety, it's fucking bullshit. Oh, I'm not gonna post this because I've cussed a lot, way too much, and I want to have like more of like a cohesive video idea, but I don't. I don't want to end this because I just like, I don't know. I feel like there's something else that I need to say. I don't know what that is. I guess what I want to say is that you're really great. And I don't mean that in this stupid way that your brain's telling you that I don't mean it. I actually mean it. Like, you're genuinely really great. And you know, I know that there's multiple forces in your life that are maybe like cutting you down or trying to tear you down, whether it be within your own mind or outside of you, fighting against you. And that could be your boss being a total asshole and not taking care of you. That could be your coworkers not treating you like a decent human being. That could be people you thought were your real friends who turned out to have the emotional maturity of a prune, or just turned out to be super selfish and like you tried to hang out 10 times in a row and they blew you off 10 times in a row. Yes, I am throwing shade, and no, I'm not gonna tell you who that is. Just like fuck all that noise. Fuck all that noise. Like, I wish that there were more people talking about this. Because, like, we're all fucking struggling every day. Some days are better than others. Some days are pretty 8 out of 10, you know? And other days, you just need to come home and have some friggin' toppers with a buttload of ranch. I'm gonna probably go take a shower now. You know, get clean, wash the day off of me, and do some homework. Because, you know, you girls gotta take some classes to be able to transfer to university and get a degree that she still is unsure about, but feels very solid that she'll get farther with it than without it. And that's another important thing to know, kids, that sometimes you just gotta make the best call for you by being like, hey, is this going to help me or not help me? Does it have a better chance if I at least do try and do it? Does it have some chance of helping me? Whereas if I totally walk away from it and don't try and don't look at it and don't think about it, is that going to hinder me more than at least, you know, giving a swing at it? So, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm probably honestly gonna finish this episode of Gracie and Frankie first. And, try to love myself or whatever.